Hi guys, it's Victoria and welcome back to FemmeHead. Today we're going to talk about the MoreCup. It is the first customizable cup out there, which I think is great for people new to cups that just don't know what size they need and you don't have a ton of money to spend on a bunch of different cups to find the right size for you. It's a one size fits all kind of deal. They call it a size-free menstrual cup, but essentially like one size fits all because it's customizable and it's not like, oh, do I need the small size or the medium size or the large size? It comes, like I said, customizable, so you get it and you can customize it to the best size and length and all of that works for you. So it is customizable to 3 widths, a small, medium, and large, and obviously you can, like with most menstrual cups, you can trim the stem to fit whatever works for you. This is the shape of the cup. It is a cross between a bell and a ball-shaped cup, and most of the ones I have are much more of that like standard V shape from like narrowest to widest. But as you can see, this curves around, and then here's the small ring, the medium ring, and the size large ring. And so when you get it, you can test it out and you can find the right size for you. And then when it comes time, there's these 2 tools. This one's great because it has that little brush, which is great for getting into the little air holes that fall just under the small ring. So even if you cut down to the small ring, you're not gonna lose the air holes, which is important. But this is the little cutting tool. So if you can see that, it's got a very pointy tip right there. And that's what you use to, poke between the rings where like the silicone's really thin, and you just score along it, and that it easily comes off. So if you need a large size, medium size, or if you're not quite sure, you get it, you try it out, and you find the right size for you. And it comes with its own tool, its own cleaning brush, and it's super handy. And then they also come with this little silicone case. So they sent it. I have a white one and a pink one. So that's really the only difference. It's just one size cup, and you're gonna get this like clear kind of white cup. Tried it out, wrote down all my thoughts on it, and there's not really an order to it, so we'll just get into it. So you can trim the stem off, and since having kids, I've had to trim my stem off because cups just like sit lower in me with my like pelvic floor issues. But anyways, this is the one that I've customized myself. I have it kept at its largest size and just trim the stem off. Sometimes with menstrual cups, if you trim the stem off or if you do the inside out trick, it's really hard to get a grip on the base, this bottom part, to pull it out. Like you have to imagine trying to get a grip on this while it's inside your vagina. And sometimes that's really hard. But these like little ridges, it's just got really good grippy ridges on the bottom. So it's enough to like, even when it's, like slimy and stuff, to get a good grip on. Like I mentioned before with the cleaning brush, it has 4 air holes that are just below the smallest ring. So regardless of which size you cut it to or use it at, you're going to have the air holes there, which help with releasing the suction when the time comes to remove it for a easier removal. So just like with any reusable menstrual product, you want to sterilize it before you use it. So I went ahead, they sent me 2 cups so I could have the pink and the white, and I just sterilized everything beforehand. And then I sterilize my cups between each period. So I will sterilize them to start, use them for the period. Once my period's done or I'm done using the cup, I will sterilize it again, dry it, and store it away for my next period. But just in between uses, I find that rinsing it out is more than enough for keeping it clean. It's reusable, which is great, but beyond that, it's just one thing. You just need the one thing, and it comes with this little carrying case. And just being able to throw this in your bag or in your suitcase or luggage or whatever and bring this along with you instead of like trying to calculate like how many tampons and pads or whatever you need and just be like, nope, I'm set, throw it in there. I think about the times that I've traveled abroad while using tampons, or when I studied abroad in college, and I think I was gone for 4 months. So packing 4 months worth of tampons in my bag took up a lot of space, and I could have just had this little guy. So it's great in that sense. of not taking up a lot of room, having it on hand if you think your period is going to start soon. The cup is made from medical grade silicone. It is BPA free. It is FDA registered, so you don't have to worry about what you're putting into your body because it's medical grade silicone. You can wear the MoreCup for up to 12 hours or change it out and empty it as needed. I find that usually like 4 to 6 hours is kind of my window, but this is really nice for overnight because with like tampons, you can only wear them for 8 hours. And so depending on how long you sleep, it's like, okay, I have to remember to put in the tampon right before I'm gonna go to sleep. And then I have to remember to like switch it out right when I wake up because you only have 8 hours. And I would like, that always freaks me out. So I would end up like not wearing and just use like a pad overnight, which is has its problems on its own, but it's nice that like this just easily gets you through the night. The only real concern that I've heard with menstrual cups is for IUD users. Obviously, if you have an IUD or are thinking about one, like talk to your medical provider about using menstrual cups. But if you don't break the seal correctly, I've heard, I don't know anyone personally, I've heard of women like suctioning out their IUD. So you want to make sure regardless that you want to break the seal when you're removing your cup. You just want to make sure that you're putting your finger in there and breaking the seal when you remove your cup. The MoreCup is $28 US, which I think is very inexpensive for a menstrual cup. I feel like a lot of kind of like the reusable cups and discs fall in around the $40 mark, which if you think about how much money you spend every month on like tampons and you have to make that purchase time and time and time again. If you forget your tampons at home, then you have to buy another box and it's complicated, but you just need one thing. Like I said before, there's the option between the pink case and the white case, but regardless, the cup is the same. And it's just great because it's like a one size fits all customizable cup. And I think that is so cool. I'm a big fan. I think it's great to have a customizable period product and that we don't have to stress about it. The MoreCup, I'll have all the links and information down below. Thank you to MoreCup for sponsoring today's video. Hopefully I introduced you guys to a new cup today. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.